Here in the morning show with Russell B. Instead of Karen A. Yes, the lovely Karen's on vacation this week. It's 8:05 and it's still, I'll check my weather. And my weather's kind of slow this morning. I can't wait. 28 degrees, so I guess it's dropped a couple of degrees. And I have in the studio with me the pleasure of visiting with Pastor Chick McGill. And Chick is going across the country, carrying, he said, the first veteran to carry the American flag from coast to coast, and also the first veteran to do prayers in each state, or as he goes from coast to coast. Good morning, Chick.
Good morning.
Let me get your mic turned on. That might help. Yeah, go ahead.
Good morning.
Yes, thank you. There you are. Yeah, I'm still asleep this morning. Well, Pastor, how long have you been in Tucumcari? Have you just stayed a day or so, or?
Well, we stayed a week here. We have a motorhome that we sleep in.
Oh, okay.
And so we stationed it at churches along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And so we were in Tucumcari for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked into Tucumcari last Friday, I think it was. And so today I will complete my walk through Tucumcari, heading west towards Santa Rosa.
Oh, okay. How long will it take you now to get to Santa Rosa?
It's going to take a 5-day walk.
5 days.
I'm only able to clip off 10 to 15 miles a day.
Oh, okay.
And recently I've had to reduce it down to 10 or 11 because I got a little problem with my feet. But, you know, at 68 years old, I've covered 2,040 miles so far.
Wow.
In 151 days. And it's not been real easy for an old man, but God has sustained me.
Yes, and you have your partner with you.
My wife Barbara is
Yes.
the backbone of this whole thing. She's the sport person. You'll see her driving a fancy, an old 2004 Taurus wagon that's covered with graphics. You can't miss it.
Oh, yes, okay. I have seen that in town. I was going to say, did you have a prayer at the City Hall?
You know, today at 9 o'clock,
Today,
I'm going to be meeting with the mayor there.
Mm-hmm.
And of course I've be praying for the community, that God will bless Tucumcari
Right.
for the future, and that God's best will come to the community.
Right. Okay, great. Yeah, Mayor Lupkin mentioned that last Thursday night at the City Commission meeting, and that's the reason I was bringing that up.
Oh.
And I wanted to find out what it was. I didn't know if I'd missed it or not. I'll still be here at the studio, but if anybody at Tucumcari would like to meet with Chick and visit with him, have prayer with him, and his wife Barbara, they will be down at the City Hall out in front today with Mayor Lupkin, and anybody else that would like to attend. It'll be a nice get together, and
Yes,
say something positive for Tucumcari.
that's right.
You know, every town needs that across the United States, and keep our country strong.
When I was in Amarillo, I actually walked around the loop. I don't know how many of you know about that loop that goes around the city, but I walked that 40-mile loop.
That's a long
Then I walked
loop.
across town. I walked 53 miles in Amarillo. And when I went to the city council meeting, Mayor Harpo said, thank you for the prayers, because we can use all we can get.
That's the way it is. I think every community in the country right now, so many things going on, but there's a lot of good going on. People this time of year, it brings out a lot of the good in them, and hopefully we can sustain it for the rest of the year, not just the Christmas season.
That's it. We need to, what I tell people is, I'm working with the grassroots. I think the family needs to get back online. We need to get our parents and our children connected better than they've been. America's become a top-down kind of society. We need to build from the bottom up. If we build strong families, that will bring us strong communities, which will create strong states, and then we'll have a United States of America again that our founding fathers dreamed of. And of course, we are the greatest country in the history of the world in terms of our U.S. Constitution. I think that one was inspired by God, actually.
Walking coast to coast with Pastor Chick McGill. I want to thank you for stopping in this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Spreading some of the word. And Barbara, thank you so much she's over here videotaping this, so she'll have some prosperity.
We're gonna have a book written at the close of this thing, and of course she takes pictures and documents daily activities. I think that about half of our book or more will be a photo album.
Yeah, well, that's all right too. People enjoy photo albums.
And they go to YouTube and see all the videos.
Yeah, right. Well, Pastor, Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much for stopping in. And bless you for all your prayers across the United States.
Well, may God's best come to you and the community here in Tucumcari.
Yes.
And of course, this historic area.
It is.
As people pass through, may God be glorified in some way.
Yeah. All right, well,
Amen.
Pastor, we'll go back to our regular programming right now. We want to say thank you so much. Karen, in the morning.